Luchan, Magwandi, Magukani. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. We're having another one. Zawa.
Yet another episode. It's been long.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. But yeah, let's catch up. What's been top of mind, man?
It's been quite a funny sporting period since the start of the year, you know. But I think where we can start, it's a special week.
Yeah.
In a sport that we don't normally talk about.
Yes.
But we can't avoid the Tiger factor.
Oh yes. Tiger's back at his favorite tournament, the Masters. Yeah, and I was hoping this could have happened a lot sooner, because I think if he wins one more Masters, he's gonna be tied as the most successful Masters winner. Yeah, so it's a victory for everyone who just loves sports, man. After those troubles he had in his life, the back surgery, the car accident. So it's just a story of glory, a story of victory. I don't even want to call it a comeback story, because we've seen Tigers overcome a lot. But what do you think his chances are?
Of winning the tournament?
No, in the tournament, just performance-wise.
No, I think he's struggling with injuries. I mean, it's not easy to come back from a car accident.
Yeah.
You have to understand, this guy has been out for 14 months. At some point, they didn't even know whether he'd be able to walk again on his leg. You understand?
And remember, he also used to have knee injuries, so that might have also been resuscitated in a way.
Because look at, to just play golf on a Sunday is challenging enough.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna go from being injured, you can't walk properly, but you're gonna go play at the most elite level. Yeah. You understand? So it's not just it's a big sporting story, but I think any tournament where he plays, he always has a chance.
Yeah, he's a cash cow, man. Let's leave the fact that Tiger is one of the most successful golf players. He's a cash cow. Where there's Tiger, there's going to be viewers. Even people who don't really like golf will understand. Yeah. Just because they're out here.
Yeah, because I think that's what's most exciting for the broadcasters.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, there was a time he was practicing. Because normally before a tournament you have a
practice round. Yeah, there was buzz. There was just media all over that. Yeah,
because it felt like a Sunday, which is like the final day of
the tournament.
You know, so that's good for the broadcasters, good for sponsors.
Yeah,
and there was also a bit of a controversy, if you want to call it that.
What happened?
Because if you look at it, he's sponsored by Nike in terms of what he wears. Man.
Yes.
So his footwear
is another
for his practice round. He was wearing a different
brand from Nike.
So that became the story.
Right? They were just
okay, this guy, what's going on?
They were sensationalizing it.
But that's the draw card that he is, you understand, in the sport.
Okay.
Everything he touches, turns to gold. So what actually happened there was that he had spoken to his sponsors. Because his current sponsor, they haven't designed a shoe that suits
after his injury.
Yeah. So he spoke to those guys and said, no, it's fine, you can wear this thing.
But the media didn't know.
Yeah. But it also gave his current sponsor even more traction.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, because to look at making this shoe.
Because his relationship with his current sponsor is quite a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Because they've been with him from his ups and downs.
Yeah. Even after his personal stuff.
Yeah.
I think he might make the cut. If he makes the cut, that would be a great success story.
For me, just him being part of
the tournament.
If he's still like you say, if he's still in the tournament on Sunday, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
But for me, the Masters, what's exciting me is that they could have two Asian champions back to back.
Oh yeah, because
potentially
the last one was won by South Korean, if I'm not mistaken.
Japanese. Motsuyama won.
And this year,
I don't know how to pronounce his surname.
I think he's is he the Korean?
I think he also might be Japanese. Okay. But he's Asian.
Okay.
And if they're back-to-back Asian champions, what it will do for sport, for golf in that area?
The region would be great for the region. But also, we've seen how Asian women golfers are good. So clearly it's growing. But let's move on. A very touchy subject. So, football fans in South Africa are allowed to go back to stadia.
Yeah.
And the major issue around that is vaccination. Yeah. You need to either present a negative test result or your vax certificate.
Yeah.
And out, I'll just go from the top. It's a mess.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was pressure from football fans to PSL and SAFA, or because there was starting to be this conversation that because the PSL is in bed with multi-choice, they are pushing people to buy TV subscription to get them to be comfortable at home and watch the matches.
Yeah. A certain top coach was also pushing that in a press conference.
That narrative, I remember, yes.
But I think, conspiracy theories aside, it was about time to let fans back into the stadium, number one. For me, the bigger picture is not just the fans, you understand? It's the people that sell food.
Yeah,
it's the transport
value
company,
chain of
the
it.
value chain of a sporting
event.
day.
Yeah,
you know, a football day is not just the 45 minutes. It's the people selling snacks. It's the people, you know. So in terms of
I'm extra strong. By the way, I'm extra strong is like tickets to the game that are not really authentic.
You know. So, but okay. So from that point of view, I'm happy. But now if we go into this vaccine thing, you know, and how the PSL always gets the logic is always backward. Let's be honest.
It's a blunder.
Because now
it's a blunder. PSL but it's a blunder.
Why you can't present, number one, you can't present a digital one.
There is no digital certificate yet,
no,
because the system has crashed over and over for people. They can't download.
But not the certificate. When after you vaccinate, you get an SMS.
Yes.
Everyone can get an SMS with your
the VDS number. Yes.
Surely that's the easiest thing. So no, guys, you're here. Just show us.
Yeah, but they actually want the paper.
What for the paper? I mean, where is the logic?
Corruption is going to thrive there. We all know where there's a will, there's a way. And also, I would like to unequivocally state it. Majority of South African football fans are anti-vaxxers. No, when you think that guy is going to take time and go vaccinate?
No, wait. But Iron Chook has given you guys a solution. There's tents at the games.
For vaccination.
For you to vax.
Yeah. That one, they collaborated with government. They're saying there's going to be vaccination sites. Those things are going to be empty, Chief.
No, they are. But I'm saying, look.
It's going to be a white elephant.
Let's give them something. The intentions are there to try. It's just the meeting of the minds. The intention and the logic.
They didn't meet.
They didn't meet halfway.
No, okay.
But what they're trying to do
there was a disconnect.
Yeah, there's something there, you know. Because there's been problems now with the empty stadiums. Some chairmen are being beaten up when they walk into stadiums. And it's been a mess. There's a lot of high tension in the air, you know. So fans back, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it's especially when you're talking about from the financial aspect, it's going to be great for people, but also an outlet. I mean, going to a football game is like a recharge of your batteries after a long week at work or whatever you do in your life. So yeah, shout out to you guys for that. Thank you. But I'm just feeling like there was too much room left for controversy and corruption. There's people are going to bypass that system one way or another. Whether is Tengelu Montikoli or actually find a way of within the corrupt parastatals or systems bypassing getting a fake vax certificate or whatsoever. If there's going to be ways, I'm not just saying it's happening, but I'm saying it might get to that point.
Yeah. No, but let's just say, let's hope after this, because it started on Friday officially with the Nedbank
Cup.
So let's hope as the tournaments go, we'll learn and
we might find adjust. A smooth running to it.
Because I think the biggest challenge and the biggest frustration for fans was that we weren't even attempting to make the mistakes and improve them as we go along. You understand? Yeah. So as much as there's loopholes, but let's find a solution while moving.
Like fail forward.
Yeah, exactly. Not this thing of we're still thinking about.
We're still trying to find a good solution, the perfect solution.
Yeah. Okay. There is no perfect in our environment. There's no perfect solution.
No.
You know, so it's one positive thing that's happening in football.
Yeah, great. And then there's the sore point.
It's over.
What's happening with Bafana? What's happening with South African men's national team?
Okay. Let me just, from the onset, I've never been a fan of foreign coaches.
Foreign coaches in our league, or foreign coaches generally when they come to South Africa?
Generally. Whether it's league,
Or
whether it's a national team. I don't think there's been a foreign coach to date that's added more value than a local coach.
Yeah.
Historically, whether it's trophies, whether it's how far we go in tournaments, I haven't seen their value in our football.
Our golden era, remember, was Clive, Mjomane,
South Africans.
and then when Shakes nearly took us
South
to
African.
the World Cup.
You see, so I haven't seen the value add from a technical point of view, administrative point of view. So with this guy, Mr. Ugo Bruce. Firstly, I don't think he has he has an understanding of our players.
I'm not even gonna mince my Telela le out. Telela inyatsa ama South African in general, inyatsa ama South African footballer in general.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you will overtly state that you are rebuilding, you are taking young players, but you're not even taking the cream of the crop. You can't tell me evidence Mahopa is a better footballer than Uspelele Mkhulisi. No ways, bro. No, and I'm not saying this because I'm biased of the team Mkhulisi comes from. I'm talking about how technically gifted he is and the what he brings to South African football. This guy has been given literally South African even nje nokuthi sidlala kanjani. Sundowns has been overly performing for the last I don't know how many years. That style of football, you just pick the best people who can be able to play it, and then you add your value. We don't even know how to press. As far as to press, what's happening there, Chief?
But think about it. This is what I'm saying about foreign coaches. The blueprint for the way we play. When I say we, I say South Africa.
Yeah.
The closest thing to a South African footballing blueprint, right?
Yes.
Is the team that's dominating in
South
African football and in the Champions League, right? This guy
is like,
has made it clear.
No, I don't recognize that team.
Number one, I don't recognize that team.
I don't recognize the players in that team.
So our football is going there, and he's going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
This is my point.
Would you fire him?
Yes. I wouldn't have hired him in the first place. But now that we are here now.
How do we salvage the situation?
Fire him. For me, this has always been my thing. We can keep changing South African coaches until we get it right. My problem is that for you to be able to be a good national team, firstly you have to have a good relationship with the local coaches. He swears at them every week and every opportunity. That club is this, that coach is that chairman is that.
He's the chairman of the football league. He's the chairman of the club.
You're not gonna win. Because who's gonna give you players?
He's shooting himself in the foot.
And now he's not picking the players that he can pick who are playing in Europe. Because when he came here, he said, no, the guys who play in Europe are the best.
Yeah, but he's not picking them.
But he's not picking them. He said, I'll pick young players. He's not particularly picking young players as well. There's the guy from Pirates that he picked. Monar is 35. so where's the consistency?
Yeah.
No consistency in selection. Doesn't respect South African football.
Doesn't respect South African fans.
Yeah. So how do you think this guy is going to win?
There was a comment made by a former South African footballer. He said, because there's a rot at the top of our football association, it trickles all the way down to the national team. How do you feel about that? He actually even called it a political party.
Okay.
Jabu Mahlang said, SAFA is a political party, but because they're busy playing politics, our football is rotting. Do you think that's a fair statement, or he's just dissecting issues as he goes?
Jabu Mahlang, formerly Jabu Puli.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. This guy's
shuffle. Yeah.
Okay. No, I think our biggest problem in South African football is that we don't believe in our own. From an administrative point of view, we don't believe that the younger people can run this thing. And then these guys that have been there forever and a day, to them, if you are not European,
you're not good.
You're not good enough. So he was right in one sense to say that the rot starts from the top.
Yeah.
But now, if the leadership doesn't believe in You represent our country, man. And if
But you don't believe in the talent in
us,
the country.
How does it give our coaches, our players confidence?
Yeah, no,
You know what I
it's
mean?
bad.
We're not going anywhere until we get rid of
That mindset.
that mindset, inclusive of the people who believe in that way.
Perpetuating that
Yeah.
mindset. Finally, there was something that was said in an interview by Mhlekazi Muhle, Andy Lechali.
Yeah.
He said, actually, Bafana, when they select a team, from the technical team to the squad, they should select the whole of Sundowns. Outside of the foreign players. How do you feel about that? Or was it a tongue-in-cheek moment?
It's I see where he's going, because if for example, right, you as a coach are saying, I'm picking the most in form,
Merit and form, yes.
and he's right, even from a technical point of view, right?
Merit
if you look
and
at
form.
what I like about their model, right? If you look on the bench,
yeah,
South African,
the whole
cream
team.
of the crop,
Yeah.
from the physio to the kit manager,
Yeah.
is the best
Dietitian,
South African. Right? So the model works. But now if you look at player for player on the field, there's not many who are doing better than the Sundowns guys. So take that away from, he's right. Because now he's going on the thing where the coach said he's picking on merit.
Yeah, based on, he is actually using the coach's words against him.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the best people now. So if the best 11 people are from a certain team, pick them.
It should be the whole team. Yeah, man, and that reminds me of how Barcelona won a back-to-back Euro, World Cup, Euro. I think only Fernando Torres, Sergio Ramos, Casillas, and Xabi Alonso were from other teams.
Yeah.
Meaning, out of that squad,
the core.
eight, the whole core was essentially the Barcelona, what's his name? Pep Guardiola super team.
Unashamedly. But they were on form.
They were on form.
The spine was the same,
yeah.
the merit, they were the best. And that's how you pick a team. You know? So these Hugo Bruce must go, man.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Hugo and whoever, Abo Helmen, Angazbayam Sabala, no Midnight Express, they won a COSAFA. Why are they failing? Why are they failing to tell me when we were playing, when you had COVID, we were playing a certain way, and that was even more attractable football.
But again, it's this thing of believing in foreign coaches. Look at, there's another team in a place called Naturena there. There's
the Englishman is messing everything up.
There's a young coach who's South African,
and he's over.
You know, he's done well with the development team. He's grown up with that team. You know,
he took them to the CAF Champions League final.
There's a lot of South African coaches in the system. Why do you go fetch? You go fetch a person,
a fossil, someone with football left behind.
Who was good in 2012. It's literally 10 years later.
Yeah, football has left him behind. Man.
So, what I like about our coaches, our teams in South Africa, say what you want about Baroka, right?
But they play.
But they pick South African coach
talent.
You know,
even Gallants. I see Gallants is doing well under 10-10s.
Marumo Gallants. That's it. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I think we had a good one, guys. Drop some suggestions, drop some comments. Let us know what you feel and think about these hot topics.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned and thank you for viewing. Like and subscribe.
Of course. Next time.
Ta.
That was another episode of the MatchUp TV. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.